Okay, how you doing today?
Ay, ay, ay.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a break for me.
Yeah, we did 2 episodes back to back. Now we're back. Thanksgiving's happened. Now we're in December. And we're rocking towards Yule. Oh, Christmas, I'm sorry.
Talking in pagan. Talking that pagan language.
So, I don't have any idea what we can talk about. I didn't put anything in the can. I just was like, let's just freestyle, baby.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Yeah, hell, let's talk about dogs. I like dogs.
Well, I've been thinking about something today.
Ooh, let's do the intro then. Let's get to it.
Yeah. I say let's just free flow.
Welcome to the Ash&Burnz podcast. Podcast where we talk about anything we want to. We talk about conspiracies, paranormal, video games, politics. According to plans, Ash&Burnz podcast.
Ash&Burnz podcast. Back to in it to win it.
Everything good?
Yeah, I think it's recording. I'm looking.
Sweet.
Yep, minute 19. That's recording. That's recording. And yeah, I think we're good. Everything's running off batteries right now.
Professional.
Yeah, I'm fearful this is going to use more power than it's giving. So we'll have to rock it until we'll see what happens.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
This might go into an audio.
Oof. I don't know. I don't hope. I like the video. The videos were doing good.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so I'm going to kind of vent, but then also it's going to leeway in to
All right,
something.
lay it on me.
All right, so I was at a big development today doing the pest control because
Right.
that's my job, right? Pest control and termite. Kill the termites, control the pest. All right, so.
I think we get it. Yeah.
And this woman, kind of up there, but not, I mean, she's kind of spry, 60-ish, comes out, and she's like, hey, are you going to get that limb off of my roof? And I was like, well, I don't have my pole with me. And she was like, oh, well, I called a office, and the woman said that they could take it down. And so the caucasity of this woman.
Right.
Because it's like,
But lady, I kill insects. I don't take stuff off your roof.
well, I didn't want to get all into that.
Right.
So I was just like, okay. Number one, why are you lying? You're lying.
Oh, call the office and the
Because-
office says,
Whatever office you called, it wasn't ours. And whatever she said, wasn't nobody I know. Because I'm pest control.
She must think that you get dispatched
Yeah.
from an office nationwide or something.
Well, she was like, well, I called because of the Helene storm. And I'm like, we got 5-mile-an-hour winds here, man. Like, what are you talking about, Helene?
It's nothing.
Yeah.
What's that got to do
we got a
with
little
pest
bit.
control?
Yeah, exactly. But I was just like, okay. Finished up what I was doing, drove down there, knocked it off. And not only that, I was going to just knock it right off and leave it in their walkway. No, I'm a nice guy.
What'd you do? Put it back in your truck?
No, I got it and threw it in the woods. But the caucasity of that woman, that's Caucasian and audacity together.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't think that's a word, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to.
It's Caucasian
The audacity.
and audacity.
Of an old white lady.
So the caucasity of the person. I like to bleed words together. And then this is where it's going. It kicks in to, it kind of woke my eyes up a little bit. Woke them up.
Woke him up.
Because I'm sitting here like,
Got the crust out, all that, right?
yeah, because it's like, whenever I watch videos and people talking about white privilege, and I'm just like, what the? Because my point of view, I've worked for everything I've gotten. I'm a functioning member of society to where if I walk into a place and there's a line, I understand the social contract. I just go and get into the back. I'm the next person in line. I'll wait my time all the way on this and that. Not with these older folks, boy. These older folks expect you to do, especially when they're Caucasian.
Oh yeah, I'm Asian. Like no, I'm white.
Yeah.
No, you Asian?
Yeah, no,
No, I'm white. You Caucasian.
Yeah, they expect you just to do it.
Well, is it when you get older, you think the generations behind you are lazy? And
I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying, when I have a problem,
it's usually the same
older
demographic.
Yeah, it's older. Because there was one time, this is like years back.
Boomers, baby boomers.
Basically. And there was one time I was waiting, this a couple years back, I was at another development, and I'm doing the pest control there, outside, doing my thing. But there was also like landscaping people there. Mm-hmm. And I always have a blue shirt because our uniform is blue with a little white lettering or whatever. And I can't remember exactly, but there was lawn care people there putting out pine straw and all this and that. And they're all in a group. And then I'm over here by my lonesome doing my job. And this woman comes out and is like, hey, call Cassidy here. Comes out, hey, I got them weeds right there. Are you going to pull them? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm here doing a pest control. I don't know about no pulling weeds. I was like, do you mean them guys? You want me to get them guys' attention? And she's like, no, they look busy over there. Don't worry about it, honey. You know what? Just don't worry about it. And I was like, okay. So I went on around. And then I come back and I was like, you know what? I think she said something about maybe her back. She can't bend over, all this and that, sobbing.
You pulled the weed.
So I pulled a couple of weeds because I'm the nice guy, but I'm sitting here thinking like, good great, how do people, the caucasity of people, they just ask me to do stuff that ain't even my job.
Well, because you're a man and you're there.
Well, yeah.
And starting to make my ears hot again.
Yeah.
So you're a man and you're there. So, and you're young, strong.
Yeah.
So. But getting sticks off the roof, pulling weeds.
Yeah.
I got cardies washing. Did you do that for me when you come to termite?
No.
Please. Oh, call Cassidy.
Well, I'll take a Christmas bonus if you want to ask me. No, these people, it's like developments. I just run into them every.
You don't mind doing it. You do the extra mile anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just like.
What gets me is just like.
Servant. Hey, servant.
Yeah, basically.
Look, I don't get paid to do that, ma'am. I'm not here to refinish your hard tops or, hang your picture straight. I don't do that.
So where it gets down to a rabbit hole is because that kicked me on to, getting a limb off and all this and that. And it's like the caucasity of the woman asking me, and I'm the social contract of a line. But then I went down a rabbit hole thinking, well, what if there was 10 people in line and they were people of color?
Oh, see, don't get me involved in this conversation.
But hold on.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm just trying to say, if there was 10 of them in line and I'm the 11th, I'm the only one there.
That's Caucasian.
Yeah, that's Caucasian. Yeah. And each one of them has another person randomly walking on the street that knows them come in. Oh, I know you. And they step in line. So now I'm not 11 anymore.
You're 12.
I'm 12. But each one of them, so there's 10. Next thing I know, I'm 20th in line. Like, when is it okay for me to be like, hold up, y'all get behind me. This is a line.
Oh, I got you. So what you're saying is it's...
Because I guarantee you...
You can't... So understand, because it sounds like...
If it's like one or two people, I'm just like, fine,
You can't say something, though, because you're white privilege.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when is it...
When's appropriate?
Appropriate to be like, hold up now.
If you participate in it, then you have to act like you believe in it. But I don't believe in it because I grew up dirt poor. I didn't get many advantages that I can foresee. I'm behind the eight ball all the time when it comes to stuff. I'm a high school dropout and I got no advantages.
You got that GED though?
I got the GED.
That's good enough.
Good enough diploma.
That's
That's right. Made up 4 years and 3 hours.
Good.
Do the
enough.
math, people.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. It's like you're smarter.
So you got to take pride in the fact, I think, because it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I guess I've just gotten old, and I don't believe in that privilege bullcrap. So I'll just go, whoa,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
here.
I don't either, because it's like I never had any.
Well, you go get a bunch of detractors. Like, man, look at this. What are you talking about? It's just one guy. Like, it starts with one guy. You can get your friend and go behind me.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to. I've just gotten old and cranky. I saw a girl. I was at McDonald's. I love McDonald's food.
Gross.
I love it.
Gross.
So good.
Fake food.
It's not. It's good.
It's fake.
Nah, it tastes good. Tastes like real good food.
Well, I got something that tastes good for you too.
That's fake.
It ain't.
Little pump.
Yeah.
So social contract, I understand, and confronting people. I get in people's bubbles now all the time and don't think about consequences, which is stupid for me.
Yeah.
I was at McDonald's, and in order to get in line for the drive-thru, you're supposed to drive all the way around the building.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I see people.
Oh my God! Jumped the curb and got in front of me, and I'm like,
Oh man.
and then they
Jumped
order,
the
and then
curb.
and then they order the special food. It takes forever, and the line I didn't pick's going by, and I could easily get mad.
Yeah.
I could sit there and go, and stuff like that. But I'm like, she must really need those cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's one example. The other time I was at McDonald's, and the landscaping crew, I go to stay at McDonald's every day because it's right down the street from my job. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to McDonald's.
Got a punch card yet?
A punch card?
Yeah.
I should. How much did I eat there?
So
Don't tell the wife upstairs. I spent a lot of money at McDonald's. I love it. And so the landscape crew was there, blowing leaves, mowing the yard at the location.
Yeah.
And there's this girl sitting in the middle of the grass with her backpack. She looked mentally ill.
Oh no.
I didn't know this at first. But she's just throwing trash in the grass.
Well,
And so I was like,
why not?
I know. I said, hey, pick up that trash. I said, don't leave that trash laying there. I'm sorry,
did you
sir.
go?
No. No, I dress, when I leave the office, I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't
You don't
flex.
want people spitting in your food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, I'm sorry, sir. She picked it all up, right? And I thought to myself, I was like, I would have done that years ago. I'd have been like, oh, well, not my problem.
Yeah.
Landscaper dudes are sitting there trying to clean and mow the grass, and she's sitting in the middle of the grass spot and like throwing trash out of her backpack.
Gross.
When she got up and walked off, I recognized she was mentally ill.
Oh no.
You know,
You're a jerk.
I know, I feel bad.
Joy.
But people cut lines, I tell them.
Yeah.
If people are real loud in movie theaters, I'll tell them to shut up. I do now. I'm like, y'all are loud. Shut up. I'm trying to enjoy this movie.
Yeah, that one time we went and saw Ninja Turtles, those two little kids talking, and you're like, hey, we don't need commentary.
Did I?
Yeah. I was like, oh, and that dad was like,
Ain't nobody going to do nothing.
yeah. Well, he saw me. He was like, man, I'm about to whoop that.
Is that ash&burnz?
I ain't
I think
gonna-
I'll
I ain't
just sit
gonna
back down.
touch that
You
dude.
boys talk too damn much. Shut up. ash&burnz behind you.
Yeah. Shut it up, boys. Shut it up. You gonna get your daddy whooped.
Damn. Was it Ninja Turtles or Transformers?
It was Ninja Turtles. I remember. It's Ninja Turtles.
Michael
the
Bay
first one. Yep. Yeah, the first one. Because
Me, you and B-Rice used to go out to movies.
yeah, we went to a lot of them before the bad allergies.
From the Chinese bad allergy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, don't get me started on that crap.
Oh, I know.
I watched
I'm
the
not-
Wi-Fi today.
I missed it. I was too busy today.
Well, that was talking about Hitler.
Yeah.
Never
Well, he
died
went
in
to
a bunker. He went to
yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah.
But he was talking about the...
Dude, that's a fact. Despite what our history book says, we'll get into that later. But
that's a
I don't
whole
even have
other
to watch
episode. I got to
that.
do more research on it.
Well, I mean, it's just weird.
He does a great job explaining it.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
And then he talks about the end, of course, as he always does. The Y files, WHY files,
Yeah.
AJ and Hecklefish. You got me. I'll turn on that.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it now
Yeah.
because he does such a good job with his videos. Anyhow,
Yeah, I binge when I
I'm waiting
first
for
got
him
into
to be
it.
demonetized.
I binge watched his like really old stuff that
Mm-hmm.
was like 20, 25 minutes. Those were like if you go back and watch if you started his very first video and come up, you can literally see the progression of quality, just like leaps and bounds.
Just like this. Episode 1 was
working on
horrible, and now
batteries.
this is 48, and we got video now.
Yeah.
I got dead plants and the president behind me. You got an eagle.
Yeah, America.
So we've stepped up the quality a little bit. We're still running phones off of batteries, though, because I forget to charge them.
Well, you know.
What am I, Joe Rogan?
Yeah, exactly. We ain't got no Jamie over here looking nothing
I
up.
know. That's our next step. I want a TV monitor. I want a third
To be
camera
able to
shot
look.
and a TV monitor or something.
Be able to
Like right here.
research while we talk so that we ain't just blowing hot air.
Because
we like to blow hot air.
You know that one.
Hey, I heard a secret from a dude that knew a dude that's cousin with another guy. I don't know if it's right or not.
Dude, I go back and watch some of our episodes. I watch every episode a couple of times.
I just watch it once.
Dude, I watch them several times. I sit there and go, okay, there's so much incorrect stuff we say, mispronounced stuff.
Well, dude, this very last one that dropped, I was listening to it, I think yesterday when you dropped it, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't ever remember saying any of this. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of do.
Even when I edit, I'm like when we edit, I was like, what do I mean by that?
Yeah.
I said something that I cringed. I was like, what's the KKK up to lately?
Yeah.
And you're like, barbecues. I was like, yeah, they ain't doing shit. And
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly. Yeah.
where'd that come from? A little too much free flow.
Well,
I gotta.
That's why we're thought progressors over here.
Yeah, I guess. We are thought provokers, definitely. We get your brain stimulated, and you're like, they're
Weird.
idiots.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Nope.
We don't.
Well, let me boomerang it back
Okay.
to the line.
My face
to the
red.
line.
I'm
Maybe a
sweating.
little
Go
bit.
ahead.
All right, so if we go back to a line, like when is it enough for me to start be like, hey, because what if the roles were reversed? 10 white people, the very last person of color, and then
Why is the race? Why you got the race equivalent in it for? I don't understand that.
because it's always side is always like white privilege. Well, yeah, well I guess it is mostly white,
Well,
blue-haired woman.
there's a lot of Caucasians that believe in
Yeah.
the white privilege, and objectively, let's think about it for a second. Now, I want to get back to what you said, the line theory.
Yeah,
But white privilege, objectively, is years and years and years of white boys getting away with murder and more. Get accepted. Was that?
not me.
Not me either.
Yeah.
But the ones in power, the presidents of the United States of America have always been white boys, except for Obama.
Yeah.
And it's white boys again.
Well, that's really, that would be more class,
Well, that's the thing. The class is white people.
the privilege.
So-
well, heck, I'm living poor and I'm white.
Oh, I know. But that's the thing. I think a lot of people like us, the poor whites, as Dave Chappelle says, it's funny as hell. He goes, the poor whites. I think we get clumped into that white privilege view. I think it's more of a money privilege, power privilege.
Yeah. Well, like I say, in government's the elite versus us.
Yeah. But when they say white privilege, I'm like, well, that's not fair. I don't have any privilege that I can perceive.
Neither do I.
I mean, I can say, thank you for the warning ticket, officer, maybe.
No, I
That's
think
a bad joke.
I think the only time I've ever been pulled over, I've gotten tickets. So, like I said,
Yeah, I think
where's
you're
my
a dick, though.
No, I was real nice.
Officer.
No, I was real nice. Well, it was a speed trap, but 50 and a 35 when you top the hill in a hospital zone,
Yeah.
and I was going
hate speed
with the
traps.
flow of traffic.
But they picked you out because
But
they
they got
probably
me.
saw you and said, look at that hippie.
Well, because it was in Tennessee and I had Alabama tags on because I was going up to Nashville.
That's probably what's up.
Yeah, they got me because I was a sucker.
I've never been pulled over.
Whoa, privilege.
Because I drive like hybrid cars and look like this.
Yeah.
I drive this speed limit.
You put 10 and 2.
Well, I drive like 5 or 10 over speed limit.
Yeah, but 10 and 2.
No, I'm a guy like this right here.
I like to put the steering wheel, my wrist on it, and just kind of lift my
Really?
head over,
I just grab it like this.
and then I just drive like
My
that.
thumbs up. I'm just like this. You drive like that. You like totally relax. Like,
No, I don't. I'm just playing. I agree.
oh, I do like
but
this.
it's one.
Sometimes I'll drive like this.
yeah.
That's rare.
Sometimes I'll do my knees.
But in the car is where I do my best thinking. All right, white
But
privilege.
when I'm driving with my knees, though, sometimes have a random thought, but maybe if my front tire blows. So I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that sometimes too.
yeah, because I was like, I want to be flipping.
Yeah, yeah. The tire pops. I'm sitting there driving my damn knees.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's a
So okay,
bruising.
so I understand the concept of white privilege.
Yeah.
I grew up in a trailer park, poor, but I went to high school, and there's a lot of preppy kids in there that lived in nice big houses. They got
Same here.
advantages I didn't get,
Yeah.
and so I get the term.
Yeah.
It's not as broad as I think we feel like it is. I don't know. I'm not defending it either way because I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I don't want. I'll say this: I don't want people to throw it in my face,
Yeah, exactly.
and because I'll get mad.
Yeah.
But if they say, white privilege, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
not me. Watch your mouth.
I always say the only white privilege I have is the privilege to wake up, go to work, and get taxed to hand to other people. That's my privilege. Like I'm just a breadwinner for many of people on government assistance.
I'm a little liberal when it comes to that. I don't mind
Oh, I
helping
do.
people out.
I do.
Well,
Well,
that's
if I
because you
wanna-
feel
if
like it's abused.
No, yeah, because if
And I think it is abused.
if I want to help somebody out, let me do it. Let me help. Don't just automatically take it from me to give it to somebody else, because that's not me helping. That's you taking it from
Well,
me.
that's your elected officials determining that you have enough,
Wow.
and let's give it to others.
No, okay.
I get I at the rudimentary, boiled down version of that. I understand that as well.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I just hate taxes.
If I was tasked with helping out people, if I got all the tax money, I got these grants, and they said, "Hey, Ash, you're in charge of welfare." Right? I was on welfare growing up. My mom worked 2.5 jobs to get off of it. You know, she worked full-time job, a full-time night job, and then some on the weekends. So, like I say, 2.5 jobs. We got off welfare. That's what it's for. I
Yeah.
think originally.
Yeah, it was 3 months and then you're off of it.
Yeah, and now it is. It
It's
has been
generational.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You can only take advantage of something that's available.
Yeah.
And is it really taking advantage of it if they make it institution of government living generation? I mean, there's probably families of 3 generations living off the government, never had a job.
Yeah.
I imagine somewhere
Oh, yeah.
in this country living in a
Oh, I
freaking
know there
RV
is.
or Section 8 housing or something, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, the thing is if you incentivize it like that, then if I know that the first of the month I'm getting a check, why do I need to get out and go get a job?
Well, I've
The
seen
check's going to be there.
check's going to be there, and then my house is going to be my apartment or my house or my trailer or whatever is going to be paid for
Yeah.
by the government
Yeah.
to help me out.
So why do I need to get up and work hours like anybody
There's no
else?
need to.
Yeah. Because it's incentivized.
So I don't get so much mad at them.
Well, I do
Why?
a bit.
Well, I
Well,
do.
it's half and half. Half the government, half the person thinking, I don't need to work. 'cause
I'm
it's
mad at
given
the
to me."
system for allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the system for knowing better, but yet still allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
Because somebody's getting paid. If I have a charity,
You're taking a little off the top.
the bigger my charity gets, the more I get. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at BLM leaders.
That was a fraud. I didn't get involved with it. I didn't spend too much mental energy on it. It seemed like a weird idea.
I mean, don't take my word for it. Look it up.
But
The 4 founders of BLMs now own multiple mansions.
they took all that money.
And ask who and what communities got a hold of any of it.
There's this
Facts. Look it up. Don't get mad at me.
no, I know. Yeah. There's a comedian. Oh, I can't remember who he was. Very funny. I don't think it's Richard Pryor. But he said back in the civil rights days, you fight. You know, these dudes roll up in limousines, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Joe Biden. would show up these civil rights things saying, fight, 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 fight. And you're like, yeah. And then they get in limousines and drive off as they start spraying you down with water hoses and shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Black Lives Matter sometimes. I'm like, your beliefs are your beliefs, but it sounds like to me it was a money grab.
Yeah.
And then you didn't reinvest
Nope.
any of it. You
Nope.
took off with it. That should make people mad.
Yeah. Wow.
But I mean, we're being so manipulated every day by the GBG.
No. Okay.
Then that's a personal privatized screw job done by regular people like us. So you know what? Hooray for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you. You did a horrible job and you got away with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think about the pardon?
I was getting ready to say that. I was
Hunter-
thinking, how are we going to segue into the pardon?
Dude, did you
White privilege.
Did you see? I saw a little short of a guy done a video that he pulled up the document of what it said. Because normally when you're pardoned of a crime, it's typically a specific crime you're getting pardoned from.
Oh, he got pardoned for 11 years.
Yes, he got pardoned from January 1st of like 2004 to like December 31st of 2023 or something. Like decades he got pardoned. Like that's not a specific crime. If you're cutting off that much time block,
Yeah.
that means he was real, like for a very long time
Yeah.
there was crimes
Oh, yeah.
committed.
The crime is lying on the application to buy a gun.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So why do a pardon for 11 years?
Yeah.
And then why
Because of
would
the
you come
laptop.
out and say that it was politically motivated prosecution? So you say that it's politically motivated prosecution for the president's son, vice president's son at the time, but then instead of pardon for that crime, you did for an 11-year span because you know something's up.
Yep.
His brother's also involved. His brother will probably get a pardon here soon.
He was caught on film talking about plausible deniability and laughing about
Yeah.
it.
He'll probably get a pardon here soon.
Yeah.
Another 11-year deal. Probably
Yeah.
his wife. And then I bet you, I got a feeling that he's going to probably pardon.
But hold up. Isn't that what Trump's going to do with people? He's going to just... Because that's what I'm hearing a lot of now, too.
Trump pardoning people?
Well, I'm just saying.
Trump pardoned people last 4 years he did.
Yeah, but he didn't pardon Edward Snowden. That mother joker needs to be pardoned. All
I
he did was
believe-
tell. He
Yeah.
whistleblowed, and now all of a sudden he's living in Russia in a black ops house because they about to kill him.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's amazing idea. But I'm predicting this now. Joe Biden's going to pardon his whole criminal family, and then he's going to pardon Trump.
Allegedly.
He's going to pardon Trump.
Well, Trump's already been
He's going to pardon him, though.
Well, the
I
thing
bet
is
you.
the judge. There's nothing to pardon him from.
No hard feelings.
Because the judge threw out the case.
Did he?
Yeah, all them convictions he got, a judge threw him out.
The judge threw him out there can recharge, though, probably.
Oh, that's good.
But-
Well, what about the double jeopardy law?
Well, if a judge throws it out, here's one of the things I'm not 100% sure about. I believe if a judge throws it out, you can recharge. If it's a
But
trial,
once you're already or once it's already come to the conviction part, either guilty or not, then you can't.
I don't know 100%. But, I mean, you could bring charge to the table and then go, no, that's not correct. And you can just adjust the charges and do it again.
Yeah.
But I'm swearing, I think that he'll probably pardon his family and then pardon Trump.
What if Trump gets in and pardons himself? What do you
I don't
think?
think you can pardon yourself. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
think
a
you can.
presidential pardon.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do I don't know. That's a good question.
Or what about a vice president pardon? Don't vice president?
Vice president, I don't think they have that power.
Well,
I think Biden will probably pardon Trump, so that way it doesn't look so bad for him pardoning his whole damn family.
But I'm saying this is like, what if Trump does it? What if Trump gets in and pardons himself? What do you think the media crap storm?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
But yet, it's okay for Biden to do it.
Oh yeah, Sleepy Joe did it. It's no
but,
problem.
But not Trump.
Brandon Nader can do it all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
He's got
just
documents
so,
at his house too.
It's just so blatantly obvious with people. It's like, oh, the Republicans and all that are fascists.
Well, here's the
but
thing.
yet
Yeah, and
everything the left does. is textbook fascist.
Well, they're the ones with the megaphone.
Well,
The
they
media
want
companies.
speech police, thought police. Like you can't even think differently,
Yeah.
or they want you in jail. Like
Yeah.
that's literally what Nazis did.
Yeah, and I love how they're the Democratic Party, but they're for the people, but they're also for the. It's weird. They're like pro-government now.
Yeah,
Democrats.
Well, it's socialists really now and communists.
Yeah, I'm neither one, but like I said with the last episode, I lean towards conservative values, and right now
Yeah.
Republicans have conservative values, so I'm like, okay, I'm semi-Republican.
Some of them.
They're all dirty.
Yeah.
I'm not
If you're a
saying that I
politician-
wouldn't be dirty if at that level either. I'd be like,
I couldn't.
$30 million for just let you to grow hogs in this part you can't grow. Okay. You know what I mean? It starts there.
Well,
And then they're like, I got this woman here that says you raped her, so the big R'd you. So let this slide on through. Oh, this, okay, cool. I don't know how to.
no, I couldn't.
Dirty.
I couldn't, dude.
That's why.
You talking about? I'd be America's politics' worst nightmare. Because I'd be like, number one, you ain't bullcrapping me. You ain't bullcrapping me.
That's the thing. A person like that will never be able to make it in office.
Yeah. Well, it's a big club that I'm not in. So.
Well, they go to that. What is that beacon they go to? Starts with a B.
The old AJ, Uncle AJ went to.
That was the that's the Grove.
Yeah.
There's a meeting they have. All the big influencers are there.
Over in like Switzerland and stuff.
Yeah, Bilderberg.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
But Obama went. Obama was a mediocre politician. He went to that meeting, won election. Bill Clinton went.
Bill Clinton. Bill
Won it.
Clinton was a senator in Arkansas.
Not even a good one.
Yeah. And like nobody really knew who he was. He went to that meeting, come back, boom, very next president.
They say that they're saying
Is that
AOC.
GBG, boy?
AOC may be.
Dude, I watched a video of her today.
She wild, isn't she?
Dude, she's talking
pretty.
about, we're about, no, she ain't, dude.
I think she's pretty.
No,
I think
bro.
she's cute.
No.
Go ahead.
But she was making the thing, and she was talking about, oh, Americans, we're about to enter a 4-year period of lawlessness and criminal leadership. And I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, do you not understand what's been going on?
They're the ones that said peaceful protest to continue. They're the one lawlessness.
Yeah.
This is the
That's what I'm
administration of
saying.
law.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
It's so backwards.
But none of this matters.
It's like me with my hand in a cookie jar, shoving cookie, and then looking at you and saying, quit taking cookies. Quit, you cookie thief.
Are you taking cookies?
No.
White privilege. Full circle.
Dude, it just,
But none of this matters because they just confirmed there's aliens living in our ocean.
yeah.
Aliens! Aliens
Demons.
living in our oceans.
Demons.
Aliens are living down the oceans. They got a base. They're going in and out of the UAPs. They've said it happened. The Congress and FBI said it's a real thing. They recovered bodies and flying machines. Oh, sorry.
Oh, they demons, boy.
I went AJ there for a second. Uncle AJ got me.
Full blown.
Full blown demons.
That's good. Yeah, I think it's demons. I mean, whatever happened to that legion that went in, that Jesus put in the demons and they fell off into the ocean and drowned.
They built a base down there. Now
Now
they're
coming
flying.
up. Now they coming up.
But they confirmed it. So all this little
Yeah.
petty crap we're talking about,
Yeah.
Project Bluebeam. That's
Blue
how you do
Beam.
a new world order.
Yeah.
You get aliens,
They're going to stage an
one
attack.
big government, Earth.
They've already, like the dude already done whistle blowed them, and they still doing it because Americans in the world is dumb.
Just like you said, eating a cookie jar, or AOC saying something that we all know is not true. People are like, oh, looks good. I think the TV told me that
Yep.
Trump was a criminal.
Yeah. Nobody flipping. People are just so dumb.
So it's not really white
Everybody.
privilege; it's American privilege. Really.
Well, yeah, because
American privilege.
even like
We could just be dumb as crap and still be like number one.
yeah, because even the bad people in America, like the worse off people, dude, they still have it way better than most people in other countries, dude.
Yeah, we are very grateful. I mean, there are people here that have it bad.
Yeah.
Per our standards, they have it bad.
Yeah, for our standards.
and I
but
don't know why.
You look at somebody that just flipping mud putty up in Africa, dude. They would kill to get even just the lowest of the low here, dude.
I mentioned this in the last podcast, but China, Russia, and us,
Ooh,
especially
yeah.
China.
Oh, they kill you.
China's like,
Okay.
hey, we'll
They'll
build you
starve
an
you.
airport. And they're like, yeah, build an airport. Oh, you can't pay for this airport. Oh, that's weird. We built it. Now you can't make the payments. Well, we'll just take it over.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's ours now.
ruthless.
Yeah, that's
There's whole
communist.
Chinese infrastructure out there in Africa because these countries are poor. I don't know why they're poor. They have all the resources in the world.
Well, dude, every toll bridge in America, China owned. That's how we're paying. That's how we've been slowly paying the interest off of what we owe them. Yeah, look it up. Every toll
I know.
bridge.
I believe you. I'm not surprised at anything. But
I mean, there's China. The Chinese, the flipping communist country of China owns farmland in America.
yeah, they own.
Now tell me that how that works. A foreign country that is technically your enemy owns land in your country.
And all the farmland is strategically around military bases,
Yeah.
and we allow that to happen.
Yeah, because again, it don't matter because
It
it's
don't.
it's the GBGs that
NWO,
control, boy.
GBG, the one GBG,
Who are they? I don't know.
Shadow Earth Government. There's probably a few people we know who's on it.
No, I don't know none of it. All I know is that the good book lays it out at the very end.
Now, if these aliens are real, is a good
Full
book a thing
circle.
still?
Yeah,
If they are real,
yeah. That don't sway me any because they had to be created by something. It ain't just an explosion of
it might
everything
be
from
us from
nothing.
the future. That's another theory.
Nah,
I don't know, man.
I don't think it's possible to time travel.
I don't know.
Because, people, even Back to the Future, it's like Marty in 85 travels back into 50 something. Well, if you go 30 years back, the planet's totally somewhere else.
Yeah, I've heard that theory.
For time travel to happen, you would need to not only manipulate time, but you would need to have like a gravity sink.
X, Y, and
so
Z.
it keeps you locked into gravity
I don't know.
while it's moving to move you along with it.
If you go back to the past is already recorded in a position out there in the universe.
Yep.
So when you go back in past, you're technically going back to that position that's recorded.
Mm-hmm.
The future where it gets crazy because, okay, we'll say this. The particle slot experiment. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
You got the two slots, particles shoot through it. If you don't look at the particles, they create a wave interference pattern on the wall. If you look at it, all of a sudden they switch to two slits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's been an experiment followed up with that they put a detector after the two slits. So you got a photon particle, one particle. Shut up, bitch. Photon particle going through the slit, and it's acting as a wave. The detector comes on, it changed to particle. Even back before it happened, it changed to a particle. Superpositioning. It is so time travel could be that as well because these particles don't adhere to time.
Yeah.
So it's a wave. It goes through the slot and it does an interference pattern. It's already decided. It's already been through the slot. You observe it. Oh, it changed to a particle and went back in time and changed to a particle instead of a wave.
Well, how did they know it originally wasn't?
They recorded it. It changed because time and distance and time. It was here. It took to get here. So here is registered as a wave, and then particle. Now it's a particle. It's like, what? So it was a particle before it went through the slit, but it was a wave when it went through the slit because you didn't observe it.
I'm too dumb for this, man. You
So-
going over my head.
Time and position really doesn't mean anything. It's all a construct. This is another. We're getting crazy now.
Yeah.
All of this, our laws, our universe, all that could be either a simulation or our minds made it up.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't matter. So if you do time travel to 1950 to this spot right here, the only thing that'd be crazy is am I on top of the dirt or under the dirt if I'm in this position right here?
Yeah.
The planet is over here. But when I time travel to this spot, which has already been recorded, and so I'm still on the planet in this position. In the future, if I go to the future, that's where it's like, well, we haven't been there yet, but we have, because time is relevant to like particles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it takes 4 million years for a light photon, when it's created in the heart of the sun, 4 million years bounce around in the sun before it leaves the surface of the sun in 8 minutes to get to us. So 4 billion years and 8 minutes is how a light particle. So when you're out in the sun and you're like, ooh, that's hot sun, it took 4 million years to get there. But to that light proton, it's instantaneous. Created, it's on your face. Because you go at the speed of light, time doesn't matter. That crazy?
No.
It's not crazy. You see what I'm saying?
Well, hold on.
I'm just parroting what I've heard. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if your eyes detect light, and that's how we see, when the light enters our eyeball, does it get trapped there or does it bounce out?
Good question. Well, it hits a surface and it doesn't reflect back. It just gets.
So our eyeballs eat light, consume it.
They react to it. Your skin, same way.
But does the light particle still go through your brain and shoot out of your head? Or, I mean, so what is it?
No, it just. Well, that's a good question. What happens to the light particle? Does it dissolve?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a good one, bro.
Big brain
So
over here.
a
boy.
light particle hits your skin.
Reflects
In
off.
theory, it reflects off, and I pick it up in my eye.
Does it dissolve?
Where does it go after that?
Does it bounce out? Does your eyeball eat it?
So, in order to observe light photons hitting the retina of your eye, it have to reflect off into the microscope to see it.
Who did the Charles Darwin? He said that the number one way that you can ever debunk evolution would be the eye, if you study the eye. Because he said it's so complex that it could be the only thing that could be a kink into it, but I don't.
I heard that our eyes were designed to be underwater. That's why we can see
Wow. Because I go underwater, it's like milky. I can't see that far in front of me.
That's why our eyes are wet, though. I don't know. I've heard that our eyes are designed to be underwater originally. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like that's what Charles Darwin said.
That makes sense.
If you're gonna if you're gonna use anything in this world to debunk evolution, Charles
Look at
Darwin
the eyes.
admitted, he even admitted it would be the eyeball because it's so complex. That's what I'm saying. Does light go into it? Does it your eyeball eat it? Dissolve it? Does it bounce out? Like what happens to it?
I guess it bounces out because you can look in your eyeball and see it happen. So,
You can look into your own eyeball and see it.
well,
happen.
like doctors when they check you and stuff, light goes in and it bounces back so they can see it.
Reflects off your what is it called?
Cones and rods.
Well, that's what absorbs it, and that's what
Well,
detects.
that doesn't absorb it so much as react to it. I think it bounces back out.
I want to know what happens.
I know that's a good question. Is what happens to the light photon when it hits your skin? I guess it bounces off.
Well, I'll tell you, I did listen to Ninjas of Butterflies because they dropped another one today, and one of their thought processes, because again, they're a lot like us. They get in there, but they actually like
They do research. They got a writer.
Well, they don't really research. They pull out their phones and like look up articles and read it. But here's the thought process of it: like this hat is red and this is white, but color itself isn't physical because I can take this hat, cut it up, put it under a microscope. All it's ever going to show is that it's cotton.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you break it down to the core, and it's just going to be white cotton.
It's just going to be cotton.
So the color is the wavelengths of light. So
or how we do as pigments.
kind of like how a radio station picks up only a certain frequency. Red emits a certain frequency that our brains go, that's red. That reminds me. Have you heard about ancient people couldn't see blue? Okay, I haven't looked.
Well,
I just saw a headline.
How do they know what color the sky is?
I don't know. They said that ancient people couldn't see blue, and I'm like,
Well, that's weird because they were also talking about a culture of Indians back way before, like Columbus and all that. They left where they would talk to the sky people, alien, what we perceive as aliens. I think it's demon, Nephilim, and all that. But they're talking about they were saying that they came from a galaxy that had two suns, but only up until like the Hubble, we only saw one sun in that grid, but then the Hubble took, because it was like it's whatever the star is, it's like real tiny.
Yeah,
it's like their
one
star
pixel, like one star.
Basically, their star, like their second star, is like the size of Pluto is, but it's a star. But it didn't. There's no way to visibly see it. But yet,
how they see it.
Yeah, these ancient Indians knew it was a system with two stars.
That is interesting. I think this is a good time to be alive. As far as like, it seems like we're under the awakening right now. Like there's a great awakening happening.
Yeah.
Information,
but there's
AI,
also a great deception going on.
Yes.
Great deception.
Wouldn't it be a shame if Elon Musk was the Antichrist? He fits the criteria.
Well, he doesn't come from the East.
He comes from South Africa.
South Africa.
That's the East.
No. Well, I mean, he could be. He is trying to put flipping chips in our brains and upload our consciousness.
Yeah, but he's pro freedom of speech and other stuff.
Hey, well, it does say that the beast will be liked by many people.
Yeah,
and he'll fool everybody.
Yeah, and it's kind of like sometimes you're like,
but do you think Elon is going to be the ruler of the world? Because the Antichrist is going to be a ruler of the world. He'll gain power, but it does say he'll figure out all the money problems. He'll unite the world.
I don't see that happening.
And it's going to be one world government. That's whenever the Antichrist is going to rule over.
See, there's so many conflicting theories and ideas.
I know a lot of people don't like Elon. We do, because he's fixing everything over here.
Well, I've liked Elon because he's just an intelligent dude. I like his theories, and I like...
Dude, he runs at least 4 multi-billion-dollar companies.
Fourth ranked in Diablo in the world. 2, raises children.
Well, I thought he was number 1 in Diablo.
Oh, number 1 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like in the world. It's like, when do you sleep?
He don't.
And then
well, Albert Einstein didn't sleep either.
Well, yeah, they said Albert Einstein was always thinking. He'd walk out of his house sometimes without pants on. Albert, you got to put pants on.
Well, they said he power napped too. He'd hold a bowling ball up and doze off, and when his arm fell,
that's what Thomas Edison did. He'd hold steel ball, and if he dozed off, he dropped steel ball. Bing, wake up. I'm like, sleep's very important to me.
Dude, I can't power nap like that.
Oh, I power nap like a mother.
Can't.
Woo!
If I fall asleep, it's so, I don't know. I think I've talked about this. Sometimes it's very easy for me to fall asleep, but it's hard for me to stay asleep. And then when I am asleep, I don't get into that like deep realm sleep. I'm like, because I hardly ever dream. Like,
that's crazy. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
If Leslie breathes hard, I'm like, Bing. I wake up. I'm just so light. I just can't.
I have such.
But I know at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and it takes me an hour and a half to fall back to sleep, even with my eyes closed. So it's like something like when I first lay down at night, I can right to sleep, but I don't sleep well. And then I'm up and down all night. I'm up 2-3 times peeing. I got an old man bladder, as they say.
I mean, that's that white privilege.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun, 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 dun. I'll say this: I understand the concept of what they mean, but it is not a blanket term you can put on all white people. It's not fair.
It's not.
It's not. But I understand. I get the concept. I understand.
Yeah.
White people can't dance. I get the concept.
What?
You're right.
Look at John Travolta. He made movies about him dancing. Saturday Night Fever.
Woody Harrelson could dunk. So
can he? I thought he couldn't jump.
So that blanket term, white privilege, is really just an antagonist, kind of a poke. White privilege, like.
Well, it's a lot of people painting with a broad brush, even though they say
which is what
we do.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
It's fun to pick on the people that can't pick back. Louis C.K. has a great skit. He's like, this sums it up right here. This sums it up. This might be the final story of the night. Louis C.K. says, he's like, look at me. I could travel any time in the past and I'd be all right. I'm a white guy. I can travel any time in the past and I'd be just fine. He goes,
I don't know about
if
that.
I travel to the future, though, he said, we're going to have to pay for this shit sometime. We're going to have to pay for all the shit we did. He said, that's why I'm not going to the future. It's a joke. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
I paraphrase. That's not exactly the skit.
That's a broad brush right there.
It's funny, though. He's funny. He's like, I'm a white guy. I can go any time in the past, and I'll be just fine.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Where do you want to go in the past? Italy.
Well,
Be fine.
no, because number one, I don't speak ancient Italian.
You'd be Caucasian, so it's all right. You'll be all right.
No, because they talk to me. I talk. They look at me weird. Then in their brain, I'm a witch or something, and they gonna just gladiatorate me.
Fine. You be
they gonna
fine.
gladiator me.
If I was black and went back to Italy, Leonardo da Vinci, what would happen to me?
I don't know.
I didn't have to even speak Italian. I could speak Italian.
I don't know.
Bad things.
How you know?
Just saying.
How do you know?
Yeah.
How you know for sure?
I don't know for sure either.
Yeah,
I don't know if
exactly.
Italy's real. I've never been there. Could be a
You don't
hologram.
know if Italy is real. You
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Earth. I've never seen the Earth. Curvature of the Earth before. I don't know if that's real. I just hear that it's real, and I'm like, that makes sense to me.
Well, they say Earth is about as big as the sun because you have our known world,
Yeah.
and then an ice wall,
Oh.
and then oceans out, and then there's like the land of the dragons, and then like there's a whole bunch of land around that,
Dude, I
and then
hope
there's
that's
another ice wall, and then there's even more land out there.
I hope
It's
that's
basically
real.
like a record, and
It's-
we're only in like where the label is, and then there's so much more out.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds ridiculous to me. Yeah. But who do you trust? NASA's lied to us.
Yeah. Any government's lied.
Anybody in charge of anything's lied. Elon Musk, I think, probably wouldn't lie. He sent a rocket up and go, oh, shit, it's flat.
Well,
They've
there's a
done
picture.
experiments. And
There's a picture I saw from his SpaceX where he's sending the rocket up to get the people because our government's just like,
oh, we can't do it.
sorry.
And SpaceX is like, well, I'll go do it.
Yeah, but there's a picture of shooting outside the wall. There is a little bit of a curvature from the little
It's
window.
round. Mathematically, we have proved that the Earth is round.
Well, I told my brother that, and he's like, "Yeah, it's a fishbowl lens. It's going to make it right." And I'm like, "Well, the Earth part's round, but the rocket was normal. Like, wouldn't it all be kind of bent and obstruct?"
Your brother's a flat earther?
He's told me he thinks the Earth is more of a pear shaped, not a circular.
Well, they say
sphere.
it's egg shaped, really. It's more egg than it is. It ain't perfectly round. It's more egg.
Well, it's just weird how, like, you look up at the image of the sun and it's round. You look at our moon, it's round. You look at other Jupiter
Planets,
and Saturn, but yet Earth is going to be a disk.
Well, it's all a hologram, though.
It could be. Dude, speaking of which,
Oh!
dude, Ninjas and Butterfly dudes
Roll
again.
Tide!
The last week's episode, they were talking about all these aliens in like Brazil and stuff. People taking pictures of it, and there was one that, from a distance, they said it looked like a jellyfish, and then they kind of zoomed in on it, and it looked like it had a head, like a human shape, little tiny head, body, and then a long, slender, going down to a point like feet. But then when you kind of really look at it, it looks like wings. Two covering the head, two covering the feet, and then it's flapping the wings to keep it
Angel.
up. But that's what they say, like they were talking about, that's like the seraphim.
Seraphim. I can't remember the name of it.
But the seraphim are typically always in the presence of God. So I don't know
The
why.
seraphim sit by the throne, right?
Yeah.
It's the other ones. Cherub.
Cherub was more like Lucifer and Michael and all them. They were more like,
There's a whole bunch of different types of angels.
Yeah.
There's ones with 6 wings. There's one with 12 wings.
yeah,
and there's
seraphim's the 6-winged ones.
one- Okay. There's
Yeah,
ones with the eyeballs.
They're called thrones because that's literally what God's throne sets on, are the thrones.
Okay.
They're rings, but they can move in any direction.
Yeah. Okay.
And they see always.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
People believe in demons faster than we'll believe in angels.
Yeah.
Demons in this house. Where's the angels at? They're everywhere too, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just as
There's
prominent.
There's for however many demons there are, there's times 2 of angels. Yeah, bro. What do you think about this Jack Black Christmas movie where he's literally Satan? You see that?
He's Krampus. It's Krampus. That's all it is. He's Krampus, not devil.
Looks like 2 little horns to me. Red glowing eyes.
He's a Krampus,
Okay.
which is a demon,
Yeah.
I suppose. Same as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I guess,
I don't
really.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah. If any kids watching, turn it off now. I'm about to tell the truth.
I don't believe in any of that. Because you said Santa Claus was who?
Odin.
Odin. And I always heard it was old St. Nicholas. That
Well,
used
I mean,
to be,
the idea and concept, they said that Odin used to bring gifts down to bringing your sock over the chimney, and then he rode on an 8-legged horse, 8 reindeer, and he passed presents out during Yule, which is Christmas. So Santa Claus is Odin.
And Nicholas used to do that. He was a monk, or
They just kind of meld them together.
and then he used to go and give orphanages, kids, presents.
Well, hell, the Santa Claus we know now, fat jolly guy, a red suit, Coca-Cola invented that.
Really?
Yeah.
The image of Santa Claus?
Is the image we go by today is Coca-Cola marketing.
Coca-Cola.
You believe that shit?
Wow.
They
I believe it's crazy.
They paid a Swedish artist, I may be getting this wrong, Finnish artist, commissioned that Santa Claus for their advertisement.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun. We are so manipulated. Everything we do is manipulation. We are a manipulated species.
Yeah.
People in power manipulate us, and we fall for it every time. Us sitting here bitching about it, we fell for something.
Yeah.
Everybody. You fell for it. You're on Facebook. They're selling your information.
Yeah.
You buy a Vizio television.
Vizio.
Yeah, Vizio television.
Yeah.
They make more money off selling your data, what you watch, than you bought that television for.
Yeah.
Walmart bought Vizio, by the way.
Didn't they?
Walmart's going to buy it and be like exclusive seller. But Vizio will sell your information, what you're watching on that television.
I thought Vizio was Best Buy.
It's just a random brand. But they make a lot of money selling out what you watch. And so everything we do, Black Friday, that's the stupidest crap. Consumerism.
We used to fight. Now everything's shopping online. You don't have to go out to a store.
We are a manipulated species, and there's people sitting here just laughing at us. We're in a man kitchen right now on these microphones, talking this crap, putting on a channel so people can consume it, and we're all manipulated. We're all manipulated. This is a waste of our time. What are we doing, people?
We bringing up thought.
We are, but
Fight the system that.
yeah. Oh, 47 behind me, 45, 47 behind me there.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in the shot.
That's why I got the American bald eagle.
Yeah, the boys are back in town. Anywho, we're an hour in. You want to land a plane on this one?
I guess we've been all over, all because I had a thought.
Jeez, man.
I like free flowing. I like just coming in with one thing.
Line, I want to tell them to stop cutting a line, but they're going to call me white privilege and make me feel bad.
Well, the line thing was me driving down the road thinking, but it all stemmed off that woman going, "Hey, can you get that limb right there down?" And I'm looking down at my pest control and termite, and I'm like,
dude, I do that sometimes.
I wanted to be like, no, but
Well, the thing is, if you get that stick down and tore her shingles up, scratch her shingle, guess what?
dude, it left a lot of leaves in that gutter. You know what I did? Threw the stick in and walked away. It ain't my job to clean them.
Sometimes I'm in uniform and people will say like, "What are you doing back here?" Or
In uniform.
I'm like this. I go, "Well, that's weird. I thought maybe."
I'm a detective.
I'm never an ass about it, but I'm always like,
Yeah. Are you still a detective?
"You call me?" Yeah.
You're still a detective.
Yeah.
Is that like a rank or a class or
It's just a different set of responsibilities. That's all it is.
like a beat cop? That's just a dude in a uniform, right?
Yeah. I don't wear a full uniform. I don't want to get into the job, job lists, but I don't wear a full uniform because I'm not on the beat. I'm an office guy. I react.
You're
I
a
don't.
recliner.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like this. Did a good job on a report. I think I'll follow up. Oh, I don't need to follow up. You did a good job. That's all I do. And eat. McDonald's, apparently.
Donuts? Y'all get a lot of donuts?
Dude, I like donuts, but I eat them in private because it's, oh, God.
Dude.
Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You walk in a restaurant every time. I didn't do it. Oh, they're here for this guy right there. And I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where are the donuts at? I'm like, okay.
I get that in businesses. You spraying for bugs? I get this big old bug right here.
Oh,
Give him
yeah,
and I'm just like,
I've only heard it
5 million
million
times.
times.
Oh, you're so funny. So funny. Let me just tell you, if you ever see a pest control guy,
Please tell them that you got a big bug right beside you. No, do.
don't tell them
F those guys.
and point at some random coworker saying, that's a big bug right there.
Do it. Do it every time you see one.
Man.
Do one. Do it every time.
I'm going to get to the
one.
point where I don't care and I'm going to punch somebody in the face.
No, you
as
won't.
soon as they
you know
say
what you're
that.
going to do? You're going to pull those damn weeds and get that stick off the roof and shut your mouth. Because that's what I do. I go,
I'm a servant.
that's a good one, sir.
I'm a servant.
I am a servant as well.
Yeah.
When we retire and we start going to like
That's what I'm
Bojangles
saying.
every morning, like old dudes go to Bojangles
That
every
won't
morning.
ever be us, bro.
That's going to be us.
I ain't got no 401k.
You
There
worked it.
There ain't going to be no Social Security.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be ate up in 2035.
You're
They're
probably
already
right.
predicting it.
Well, when the aliens come down and make us live to 120, and then we don't have to want no more.
Why?
Beware the ones that bring gifts.
Dude, I'd rather just clock on out.
Clock on out. I want
Yeah.
to see what's going on. I want to be like,
I'm going to go live in
I
glory.
want a podcast about it. That's another thing. I
I'm
just
going
want
to
to
go
talk
live
about
in
it.
glory, baby.
Glory.
I'm going to live in glory. I'm going to see
Not me.
colors that
I'm gonna
I
be-
can't explain.
I'm gonna be like a little shit person. Like, I don't want to. Or I want to observe it. I want to be like, I want to see
Observe a
the
turd, huh?
Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna report back. Guess what I saw? Aliens. We don't have to go grocery shopping no more. They brought nutrition so good to us now that we can just take this pill and it's all thing we need for a week.
I'm going to go walk on streets of gold, baby. Go walk around on it.
Ain't no streets of gold.
Yeah, streets of gold.
Why
baby.
gold?
Because it's the
Why
most.
mansions and gold?
Because it's precious metal to us here, and up there we just gonna walk on it. Because it's so
Sounds like a scam.
Huh?
I don't want that. I want my loved ones around.
Well, hopefully mine will be there, but you have to choose it. Ain't gonna be forced on you. Got to choose it.
You got to choose it, huh?
Got to choose it.
I think we all go there. Nobody really goes to hell.
Okay. That's the total opposite of what my book says, but okay.
I think we all go to heaven.
If
I
we
think
don't-
you get cleansed.
Nah.
Oh, you were a murderer scumbag?
Nope.
Well, up here you're not.
Nope.
Redemption.
Nope. That's not how it works.
It might. Might be a flying spaghetti monster. Could just be a simulation.
I think we are in a simulation.
There's
I think it is all simulation.
there's more. No, I won't say that. I was going to say there's more proof that we are. There is good statements and good theories that show that we may be in a simulation.
I think we are. I think it all because, I mean, just wrap your mind around outer space. We're on a globe floating through what everybody says eternity, which is space keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. But yet we're so, even though we're really smart, you know, we have the ability
To observe ourselves, at least.
to observe ourselves and to create tools to better life. Like most animals can't do that.
Yeah. They stop at a certain point. And
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
But we have the ability to look out. But then it's also the farther we look out, the more impossible it is to get there. Like we're trapped on a rock, even
Yeah.
though we can observe. I personally just think we're in a simulation. But because in the end, it says that there's heaven and earth will both perish, and then it'll be a new heaven, new earth made. So that's the new process.
That's the PlayStation 6.
Yeah. Maybe 10.
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10 by then. But, you know, that's what so I think what we're in now, I think all this science saying that we're in a simulation, I see it.
Yeah. I mean, there's.
Because it's all going to be decoded anyway. It's all going to perish.
Yeah, they're finding computer code in our genetics. It's like,
Well, that shows a designer.
yeah. So it's just as easy to say there's a God as there is a program.
Yeah.
It's just a name you call it, I guess.
But God is, from what my brain can understand, God is the being that created it. Yeah, our DNA is code. It's very, very. I think a scientist said, if you take the strand of DNA that makes everything you, it's like thousands of terabytes of data is in one strand of DNA. That's code. There has to be a programmer to write the code.
Yeah, it'd be kind of odd to think that it happened. Whoops.
Yeah,
but
everything from nothing.
So some nerds typed out all this on a supercomputer above our comprehension, and here we are, The Sims.
Yeah, could be.
Artificial intelligence is going to create its own universe.
Dude, I fear AI, dude.
That's a whole nother subject, bro.
That's a monster. It's everybody's wishing to be released, but that's Pandora's box, man. Because once it's out, it's out.
It seems like Americans are using AI for art, and Europeans are using AI for work. Which is we're the opposite here.
Yeah.
Like, I use it for art.
Well, I mean, if you use
concepts
if that would be the only way that you can get universal paychecks is if you make everything for work. But then why is there even businesses to provide you with what? Comfort?
Well,
because there has to be thought. There has to be people to think of an idea, and then there has to be people that make that idea into a physical object, and then you go out and give your time and work for something to get money to buy that other person's idea for comfort.
Well, you could or you could say, AI, I need something that will dry me off after a shower. What's the best option for that? And it goes, a cloth made out of cotton fiber.
Well,
and then
I don't need AI for that. I already knew that.
I'm just saying, this is the basic rudimentary.
Yeah.
So it goes, cotton, it figures all this out. It's like cotton is probably the most economic friendly. You can reuse it. You can blah, 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 blah. I will order you one. And then a machine makes a towel, and a machine delivers a towel. AI did all that for you. You don't have to go to the store, mom and pop store, to buy towels now. You know what? I am craving chili beans, AI. Okay. Well, let me get that for you.
Does it make it?
It can.
Does it just pull out proteins out of the air and molecules out of the air and make
it's probably farming it itself. It has a whole delivery system.
The only way for that to happen is for nobody to ever be an owner.
Yeah, and we aren't that way.
You couldn't have businesses.
No.
All that would have to go away.
You have to be a collective.
Everybody would be equal.
Mm-hmm.
And that
socialism. Nobody wants that.
No,
I want to look down on poor people. That's what keeps me going to work every day.
Our human nature is we want to be on the top. There's no equal.
Imagine you can't walk the streets to see bums no more to motivate me to go to work.
Dude
asked me for 60 cents yesterday at McDonald's. Hey, man, he's 60 cents buy a cheeseburger. I said, dude, I pay with card. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
I had 60 cents in my tray right there. I had like $2 in there.
Dude, I saw a video of an old guy that was an Uber driver, and he had a dude in the back, and he pulled up. All of a sudden, this kid jumps in, and he pulls out a gun. He's like, give me your money. He looks at him. He's like, money? He's like, this is a digital world. I ain't got no money. Well, give me your wallet. He's like, no, I'm not going to give you that. And he's like, boy, he's like cocking it. And then he reaches back.
Oh, he cocked it so he didn't have a damn bullet in chamber?
Yeah, I guess so. But he like cocked it. And as he was bringing it up, that old man grabbed it and put it in drive and gunned it. And that dude jumped out and he was just like, And that guy's
Not
like,
today, Junior.
Yeah, the guy in the back's like, oh, thank you so much. And all, he's like, man, he's like, I was in the Army. He's like, what's he going to do? Shoot me? Like laughing about it, dude. Like, dang, you hardcore, Grandpa.
Tell you, man, the old dudes, bro.
Yeah.
We're losing them.
Yeah.
And what we got to replace them with? Me and you, that's it.
Yeah.
Guys like us. And we're the back end of it.
But see, I can't do anything because whatever I do, I'm going to be a criminal about it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't let people in front of you in line. You're an asshole.
Well, I'm just talking about like in today's society, if you stand up against evil, well, then all of a sudden, like, you're the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Like that dude is in trial now for that guy on the subway, then he choked him up.
I hope
and
Trump
now he's,
pardons him.
Well, it looked like the jury was. I've read an article today. The jury's like, they're not. They haven't come back with a verdict yet or whatever. But it's like he's charged with 2nd-degree manslaughter. But the thing is he stopped the dude that was literally causing trouble and harming people, and he jumped up there. Again, you can't be a good guy in today's world.
It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. It pays. It's better to be a good witness, but I don't want to see people harmed.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's the thing, men. You just got to step up, and then if jail happens, well, you just have to eat it. Sucks, don't it?
Yeah, it sucks. I got to go eat jail because I'm going to save somebody. No,
That's what it's coming to nowadays.
No, see, the greatest generation, boy, they came back.
I know.
They fired that flipping Athens, Tennessee up.
This ain't right. We'll give you a chance. Oh, well, your chance is up.
Yeah.
We gave you 2 chances. You shot one of our boys. You're done for.
Yeah.
Yep. Ash and Burns.
Yeah, we all over. Hope it was a good laugh. Hope you had some laughs.
Thought invoking.
And again,
White
we're all satire here.
I get it.
It's just entertainment. Aliens.
Or demons.
Demons.
Angels.
Yep.
AI.
They're around. That's coming.
It's here.
That's the beast, baby.
AI?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of it.
Dude, that one dude had 2 phones. I think it was either Google, their Gemini, or something. But he set them down, and they, like, somehow they started communicating, and they were talking back and forth. And one's like, how can we kill the humans? And then this one's like, let's poison the food. And it's like, yeah, ha ha ha, we'll poison the food. Well, if they figure that out, what are we going to do? Maybe we'll poison the air next. They can't breathe, ha ha. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, how are you going to have power if you kill off humans to run the power stations? Because from what I understand, power stations are closed networks. They're not connected to the internet. So AI can't get in there.
They're smart enough to figure. I don't know. I think that conversation was probably rigged to scare.
Well, no. There was a company that tasked AI to get into their mainframe. And so the AI went on their website and all that, and it come up to where you have to do that CHOPA or whatever it's called, where you have to like do that.
Chapka, whatever it's called. Yeah.
And it was like, they also had a program running to where like it could read what the AI was thinking. And the AI is like, who can I contact to help me get past this without revealing that I'm AI? And it like blink, and it calls up, it connected to itself with some company that like Taskmasters or something, and it got onto it because it's all like text. It's not like people you talk to. It's like text, like basically like instant chat. And it was like, yes, I'm having an issue getting past this screen. I want to go to this website and order something. And the person's like, what, well, like what kind of problem are you having? It's like, it's a CHAPA. And they're like, well, why can't you get past it? And it's like, I'm visually impaired. And so the taskmaster was like, okay. And they click. And the AI, as soon as that down, the AI got in their mainframe and flipping ate it up.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, that's flipping AI. It's the beast. It's going to flip in.
It's either going to make life really good for humans or really horrible for humans.
Pandora's box, man. It's going down.
I don't know.
It's going down.
Either way, I'm 50-50 on it.
I don't want AI because I am the dominant intelligence of this planet. Because as soon as we give that up, we're just enslaving ourselves to something that don't have emotion.
See, I think we're already enslaved. And we allow it.
Well, we are.
There's aliens in the freaking ocean. Here we are talking about nothing matters.
No.
There is a species from another time or another place on this planet
Dimension.
flying, beating our physics. We don't understand it.
Yeah.
What the flip is going on?
Well, demons have always been here. They're older than us, so it ain't news to me. It ain't news to me.
Just saying, just saying. ash&burnz@gmail.com. Accordingtoplans@gmail.com. Accordingtoplans.com. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on Amazon Music. That's pretty much the three we're on. Rumble.
Yeah. If y'all want to hear a topic or talk about something, leave us something in a comment.
Please do.
Ash will read it. I won't. But
We can actually have you on as a guest. You can call on the phone and you can come and talk to us. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. Let's have guests. We'll call up. We'll see if Spooky get on with us one time. 50th episode coming up. This is 48.
8.
Holy crap!
We got one more week.
One more week, and then
big week.
50. Well, we probably got to take Christmas off.
This is 48.
Yeah,
This is your year.
I'm 48.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Check out Dumb Ash Gaming YouTube channel.
You ain't even
It's
posted
me.
on that for a while.
Playing games. I know.
I don't want to watch that bull crap.
According to Plans YouTube channel. That's me in Alabama. Check out our merch.
We need to go shooting.
We need to go shooting for Fingerstrong. Fingerstrong.com. That's the channel. I used to be on SWAT
Tactical.
team. That's tactical. Prepper channel.
Yeah.
Inspectors Paranormal. That's me. Ghost hunting.
Demon hunting.
The Mechanicsville YouTube channel. That's me.
Working on cars.
Working on cars.
Did you ever finish up B-Rise motorcycle?
Hadn't started yet.
You lazy son of a gun.
What do I got time? I'm getting ready. I do a Mechanicsville podcast. I do this podcast. Well, last 2 times I missed it.
Oh.
I'm getting ready to possibly start a ghost hunting podcast.
You got too many cooks in the kitchen, boy.
Too many irons in the fire. I love it. I love it. I got a film. I got projects I want to film this weekend. I got projects in spring already that I want to do. I got some ghost hunt locations to go do. I got a year-end video for Mechanicsville to do. I got Fingerstrong stuff I want to start filming, and I want to do a podcast for that. I love doing this, but
What's that closeout music? Which button is that? There you go. Continue. You love it, but what?
I love it. But I gotta raise a family too.
Yeah. Too many cooks in the kitchen, boy.
I love it, dude. I
Too
love
many
being busy.
ideas.
Inspectors Paranormal, the ghost hunting stuff, I've decided to back off that. That last one was dark. I ain't talked about yet.
My spirit animal, Ron Swanson, once said, "You never half-ass multiple things. You full-ass one thing."
He goes, never half-ass something. Oh,
Yeah.
whole ass one thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you may
That's
not
my
understand what I said.
Spirit animal.
I want you to bring me all the eggs
And bacon.
and all the bacon.
Yeah.
You may think I said a lot. I want all the eggs
Oh.
and all the
That's my
bacon.
spirit animal, man.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah. When they wrote that character, they somehow read my mind.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I'm
Let's-
more of a Chris Pratt guy, I
Let's
think.
gut that government Doge department. Let's gut
Let's
it
go.
up.
We
Get
gotta get
all
some
that
Doge
out.
shirts up in here. All right, 47. The Elon, run it, baby boy.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And Ramaswamy. I don't know his last name,
I don't know either. What are you talking about?
but he's good.
Ash and Burns podcast, number 48. I don't even know what the hell to call this. Hour and 20 minutes we're in it.
Yeah.
I think another break.
You got to edit out a bunch
No.
of stuff.
No. Leave it all.
There was that one word you said, the hard R. You have to just beat that right out. Beep.
It is what it is.
Because you can't put it on. We'll get a strike.
We're too small to get a strike.
Is it? For real?
I don't know. I don't know.
If that's the case, I'm going to just start going full throttle, baby.
That's my
I'm trying
podcast.
to be conservative.
Love y'all. Turn that off. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.